Good morning, Happy New Year, and welcome back, Bishop Brian. Teachers, please note that updated class lists have been placed in your staff room mailboxes. I also ask that you check your email for a reissuing of our first day pandemic protocol reminders memo. Please take some time today in class to review these reminders along with your revised expectations given the interruption to our quadmester. Students, our staff has been busy preparing for your safe return, and I'm happy to take some time this morning to highlight the key features of our reopening while we are still coping with the pandemic. We'll discuss Semester 2 and other things like the virtual school on Monday. Firstly, it's exceptionally important that you continue to practice these 4 safety measures regularly. 1. Completing your provincial COVID self-screening assessment prior to coming to school and staying home if you are ill. 2. Hand sanitizing or hand washing regularly and definitely before entering school and your classroom. 3. Remaining as safely physically distanced as possible from others at all times. And 4. Wearing your mask consistently both in school and while on school properly. I also encourage you to use the disinfectant spray in class regularly to disinfect shared equipment and the surfaces that you use. Thank you to our custodial team who will be disinfecting your classrooms in the evening and our high-touch surfaces throughout the day and in through the building. Since we were all together last, the Omicron variant has taken hold in Hamilton, and we are now in an environment where we are spreading germs much more easily. You can help prevent this by doing your part to stay safe and protect others from the virus. Remember that students must remain inside their classroom for each of our 15-minute breaks. I understand that this is hard, but it is for your safety and so that we comply with public health's mandates not to mix you with others outside of your cohort. Washrooms are available during instructional times with the permission of your teacher. There is a limit of 3 students per washroom. We ask that you avoid using the washroom on breaks and lunch where possible, again to maintain safe physical distancing and public health mandates. All common areas of the building, for example, the hallways, the forum or foyer, the cafeteria, the library learning commons, are all closed and students cannot gather in these areas. We will continue to stagger our daily transition to period 2 and our dismissal at the end of the day in an attempt to limit traffic in the hallways and promote safe physical distancing. If we follow these simple rules, Bishop Brian, we will prevent the spread of COVID-19 in our community and keep each other safe. Secondly, today, I'd like to take some time to talk to you about when you need to make the decision to stay home from school due to your health. As you know, the province of Ontario has announced a number of changes to their COVID-19 prevention and management protocols. Most importantly, the province has directed that staff or students who have 1 common symptom of COVID-19 or 2 or more minor symptoms of COVID-19 should remain home from school and self-isolate for 5 days if you are vaccinated or 10 days if you are unvaccinated. In this circumstance, the staff or student should assume that they are COVID-19 positive. When this occurs, all household members of the symptomatic person should also remain home. The official common symptoms of COVID-19 include fever or chills, cough, shortness of breath, decrease or loss of smell and taste. The official minor symptoms of COVID-19 are sore throat, headache, extreme fatigue, runny nose or nasal congestion, muscle aches or joint pain, and gastrointestinal symptoms such as vomiting and other stomach issues. Staff or students who have only one of the minor symptoms of COVID-19 should stay home from school until their symptoms have been improving for at least 24 hours. In this circumstance, the staff or student do not have to assume that they have COVID-19 or that they're COVID-19 positive, and that their household members do not have to isolate in the circumstance. I don't expect you to remember all of these important conditions from this announcement, Bishop Ryan, which is why I've emailed all students this information for your review on your school email account. The provincial COVID-19 school and child care screening tool also does a good job of helping you to navigate when you should and should not be attending school. I encourage you to review it carefully every morning as you complete it. Remember that the criteria for being considered a close contact of a positive COVID-19 case has changed, and that class cohorts will not be sent home to isolate if a person tests or is suspected to have COVID-19 in their class. Additionally, now that testing for COVID-19 is less available to the public, and we are to more commonly assume that we have COVID-19 when exhibiting symptoms, public health is no longer directing schools to alert their community of COVID-19 cases. It becomes all the more important, Bishop Ryan, for us to each do our part to keep each other safe. With that, I wish you a good start to the week, Bishop Ryan, and now for more WRBR.